Hey, it's Jason. Wanted to invite you to join us on a 6-week journey in preparation for Resurrection Sunday. This week marks around 6 weeks before we get to Sunday, and 6 weeks will go by in a blink. It often does. Easter Sunday and Good Friday service have a way of sneaking up on us. So for centuries, the church has practiced something called Lent. And for different traditions, Lent means different things. Some people fast during Lent, a particular kind of food. And some people fast a thing, maybe social media or something like that. Or maybe a habit. And at the end of the fast, reevaluate whether that habit is adding something to our lives or not. Either way, it's something where we deny ourselves. Well, that's only part of preparing our hearts for Good Friday and Resurrection Sunday. The other part of that is filling us with something. It's always good to say no to something, but the other part of a fast is saying yes to something better. And what is that something better? This year, what I would like to do is to take a question of Jesus, a question Jesus asks somebody in the Gospels, one question a week. And the first thing we'll do is we'll identify what question we're going to be looking at, and then we're going to look at the context of that passage. Who's Jesus talking to? Why does he ask the question? What is the occasion for the question? And we will get as much context as we can to help inform our study. But armed with the context, we will then allow Jesus to ask us that question, as if we were the one receiving the question. Now, I originally thought that it would be good to go through one question a day. So for around 40 days, 40 questions a day. But one of the things that I have found needing, don't want to say lacking, but something that needs to be emphasized when it comes to our personal spiritual formation, is how to meditate on the Word. And one of the hindrances to our meditation is too much information. Instead, if we were to take one question a week and really sit with it, take that question, expand it to the context of a passage, and read it, and then read it again, and then read it the next day, and look at the question the next day, and think about the situation, imagine what it may have looked like, chew on it, meditate on it, chew it down to the bone, and spend 6 or so, 7 days on that question, asking yourself the entire time, Lord, what is it here that you want me to see? Is there something deeper to this passage? And so we decided to make it one question a week and encourage meditation. So my commitment, and the reason why I'm asking you to join me, is to each week I will post on the FaceTube thing here a question, and we will go through the context together and sort of set up or prepare you for thinking through this a little bit more. And throughout the week, it'll be then your responsibility to read the passage, examine the question, and then ask the question of yourself. So here, after a little bit, I'll post our first question. Our first question is going to come from Mark chapter 9, verse 21. And it is the simple question Jesus asks, how long has this been happening to him? Now, at first, that question might seem a little bit random. And without the context, it is a bit random. So we have some work to do as we think through the context of the passage and then think through what it means for us. So if you would join us each week as we post a question and then commit this in preparation for this coming Resurrection Sunday, commit to going through a question a week with us, meditating upon it, spending a little bit of time every morning in the Word. And so thank you for considering this, and pray God's blessing upon your week and these 6 weeks leading up to Resurrection Sunday. Amen.